Alright, gang, welcome back. So, it is evening time. The sun is starting to set. The shops will be closing down soon, so... Whoa!
How are you, Henry?
Doing good, except I keep crushing my horse. I'm going to head to Sasau via Tamburg. I'll go turn in the quest to Captain Bernard. Pick up the next one and then cut across. That should put me at the inn. Probably a little after dark. And basically sleep for the night. Just dodge all those people scoping around. So, unless something adventurous happens along the way, I'll meet you there. Why is everything just... the heck? Alright, catch you there. Back to Talmberg, gang. Let's find Bernard and... get this turned in. Oh, and yes, you are saying correctly, I did stop along the way. Get a cover for my horse. Get us a bunch of armor defense bonuses. See, I'm in the corner. Go on. Where the heck is he? He's outside somewhere again, isn't he? I'm following the wrong icon. It's over the training field. So this is where I'm going to find him from now on. Alright. Got it. Robard.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
I've taken care of that camp.
Have you brought me proof?
Here it is.
I'm delighted to hear it.
Woo!
I've received another report. Some folk were ambushed by the Talbot Creek on the way towards Ujits. I reckon it'd be worth a look there.
Very well. I'll take a look there. I have some trophies.
Show me.
Here's your ears.
Good work. That's the way to deal with the scum.
Nice. Alright, let's look at where this next one's at. Up there. I think we got all time for that. It's right there. Go hit it, come back, then head over to Sasau. Yeah. Back again, gang. I thought that fight was clearing out that Cuban camp was going to be a bit tougher, but it actually turned out to be easier. Turned into a night battle. So I actually wound up fighting them in the dark. Worked well for me. So, Robard, got stuff for you.
God be with you.
I've taken care of that camp.
Have you brought me proof?
Here it is.
Good work. Well done. It's not over yet. I've heard of some trouble along the Brovda Road. There's bound to be another encampment there. Most likely in an abandoned mine in the woods.
I understand. I have some trophies.
Show me. So many. My lad, you're like the smiting right hand of God.
Not near as many this time. But thank you for the compliment.
Serious?
I'm trying to get out of your way. Alright, I'm going to do a night ride down to Sasso. And we'll pick up in the morning on the main quest. Deal with the Cuban camp near Rovna another time. Alright, gang, morning in Sasso. I've got a nice light downpour. I'll start looking around, checking the forges. See if we find anything.
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'd want to commission you to make something.
Then you best go elsewhere. I never use copper.
Aha. What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmiths?
Well, there's Mikesh. He's honest enough, and a fair hand at everyday things. And then there's Master Otter. He used to have talent, but now he's too old, and too proud to admit it.
How much money you got? I've already bankrupted him. Okay. Let's head on to the others.
So, from the beginning. The sun sets out across the skies. He loses his way, to the forge he flies.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's Yard has bought out all the copper.
Really?
Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll say. My breath is short, my feet are sore. I buy a horse that I bought.
Monastery Blacksmith's Yard. Wait. Is that who I was just talking to? Hit the wall. Thunk. Thunk. That's who I was just talking to. Liar.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmiths' copper.
I'm being made a fool of yet again, it seems. Anything else? I still have work to do.
That's all I can do with it? Seriously? Let's check the quest. No change. I tried taking a very close look at him. Let's try Vetus again. Maybe we got new options.
Your father says you don't work any copper.
We don't.
I've heard differently around town. They say your father's bought up all the copper to be had.
Are you calling me a liar? Or my father? You're asking for it, boy.
Let's see. Up by 2, up by 5.
You're right. It's nothing to me either way.
Right. So clear off.
I mean, beside the fact I'm here on behalf of the Royal Burgrave Saradze Cobbler, investigating a grievous crime against the Crown.
What? What are you talking about?
I'd let you read my Bill of Authority, but I doubt you're educated enough to understand it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realise. If I'd known, of course I wouldn't. I mean, you understand, don't you?
Stop prattling, for God's sake, and start telling me the truth. What's the story with the copper at your forge?
You're right. We do make copper sheets here at night.
So why all the secrecy about it?
Father forbade me to talk about it. I don't know why. I didn't ask.
Who buys those sheets from you?
I don't know. I've never set eyes on him. Father doesn't like to talk about it.
Your father has some serious explaining to do.
I'm so sorry. If I'd known who you were, I'd never have taken such liberties.
Ooh, new level.
Never mind. You weren't to know who I am. You were just protecting your father's business interests like any good son.
Thank you.
Now, to deal with father. It's going to swing at
Hey,
you with a
watch it.
red hot sword blade.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Your son put it quite differently.
What's that? What are you blabbering on about?
Don't be angry with him. I didn't give him any choice.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copper sheets here, and I wanted to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. But show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
If you lie down with dogs, you shouldn't complain about the fleas.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here.
That wasn't a
If I
threat.
tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
Dead even, up by 2. Oh, let's try to increase the rep a bit, I guess.
So what are we talking about?
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rabstein's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
What's your plan?
Otto's busy making a very pretty suit of armour for the bailiff. So I was thinking, if we could show that pretty armour of his is absolutely useless, he'd be disgraced.
And how am I supposed to see to that?
Well, I'd reckon we'd arrange a duel of champions with bludgeons. You'll put on Vitus's armour, and Otto will send his champion in that tin shit of his. You invite the bailiff to watch, and Otto will be made a laughingstock in front of everyone.
And what do I get out of it?
What we already agreed. I'll give up dealing in copper, and I'll tell you everything I know about what's been going on.
Don't know if I'm good enough for this.
But what if I lose?
Nonsense. How could you? Vitus's armour is light as an eggshell and hard as a rock.
It better be.
Agreed. I'll get to work on it.
Wonderful. Go to Otto first and talk him into it. Then go to the bailiff so he can announce it and get spectators. The more people see it, the better. We'll bring the armour to you at the combat arena.
You better. It better be good. Oh, good. Good, the game saved. All right. Well, looks like we're going to have us a little duel. I need to drop everything extra in my inventory. All right, we're here.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Master Armourer, I have a message for you from Blacksmith Zack.
If it's another one of his so-called generous offers, you can go straight back and tell him I'm not selling, and that's that.
No, this is another matter. Vitus wants to challenge you to a duel.
What? Me fight with that brat? Zack must have lost his mind entirely.
That's not how it will be. The real duel will be between your pieces of handiwork.
How's that?
It will be a duel with bludgeons. No bloodshed. At most, a few bruises and some dents in the armour. Zack chose me to wear Vitus armour.
And so I'm to choose a champion of my own? That sounds reasonable.
Good. So let's agree on the time and place.
Hold your horses, young fella. I've got a counter offer for you. Now, I'm sure Zack is paying you well.
Maybe I'm just doing it out of love for my neighbour.
Aye, a regular good Samaritan, no doubt. I could pay you more, and I'd tailor-make a cuirass just for you. What do you say?
You mean if I fight as your champion instead? I'm not sure how Zack would take it.
No, you fight on Zack's side and lose.
That's not very honourable.
And Zack's constant slander and mudslinging are the height of honour, are they?
Zack might be acting the scoundrel, but why lower yourself to his level? You should show you're the better man.
Better than that, upstart. I'm a master of my craft, boy. I've made armour for the lords of Kunstadt. I've no need to prove anything to anyone. So, are you going to help me or not?
Now, forget it. I won't sully my name with cheating.
Suit yourself. But my champion will batter you into the ground anyway, so you've nothing to gain.
So, choose the time and place.
What, me?
You're the one being challenged, so it's your right.
Well, it's all the same to me. Go and sort it out with the bailiff. He should know about it anyway, so I don't look like a troublemaker.
All right?
Really, I should be dragging the information out of Zack. So be it. Let's have fun with the story. Well, while I'm here, you've also got that quest to deliver the last will and testaments? Yeah. See if it's here as well. Yeah, there we go. Let's take care of that right quick, then we'll grab the bailiff. There we go, I can come out and grab the bailiff. What? Of course he's going to be inside and I can't get in. That's my... Oh! There we go.
Father, Vincent of Merhoyet sent me to you.
What's the matter, my son?
I'm bringing Vincent's last will and testament.
Almighty Father, be merciful. What happened?
Master Vincent has been taken seriously ill. A disease has spread in Merhoyet.
Yes, I did hear that people are sick in some village hereabouts. God in heaven, but Vincent is still alive?
Yes, for now.
Let us hope the good Lord will leave him here with us a while longer. Thank you for bringing it to me. If Vincent passes on, I'll see to his wishes. Here, take a few coins for your trouble.
Thank you, Father.
Coin from the priest, that's a little unusual. I'll take it. Alright, off for the bailiff.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I'm here on behalf of blacksmith Zack.
Zack? What does that madman want now? Don't tell me. It's another complaint about the Master Armorer. Well, you can tell Zack if you waste another minute of my time with that pathetic feud of his. I'll have him up for disrespecting the office of the bailiff.
No, it's not a complaint this time. In fact, Zack came up with an idea to settle the dispute once and for all.
Is that so? Well, that's a different kettle of fish. That's just what I was after. You have my full attention, friend. What's his plan?
A duel.
Jesus Christ! Has he lost his wits entirely?
Don't worry, Goodman Bailiff. No one will get killed. It will only be a duel with bludgeons. Zack chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a suit of armour made by his son, Vitus, and I'll fight Otter's champion. Whoever falls first, loses.
That sounds like a fine spectacle for the village green. Naturally, I'll have to be present to ensure nothing untoward happens.
Your presence is certainly expected, Bailiff. We'd like you to referee the whole duel.
Very well. We'll have it on the marketplace in the front of the church. But when?
That's up to you.
It's pouring down outside. Such entertainments are best kept for more clement weather.
All right, Bailiff. I'll come another time.
Great. Can't do a thing until it's not raining. Well, let's go find Ulrich. Talk to him. Maybe pay for a room at the inn and take a nap, see if that clears it up. What time of day is it? Oh, we're still morning. Good, good. Alright, let's see the finding. There's my friend.
What is it?
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him, and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins, and quicksilver for the the other part?
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Oh, I should talk to the painter. Let's go a quick nap. 1 hour. She'll save the game. And possibly into the rain. Nothing like a midday nap. Love that time wheel. Very cool. And pretty. Looks good. Wait a minute. The painter's right here. Maybe him sitting right down there in front of me.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Don't know who that is.
What do you need Quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the Quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same paint goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
Thanks.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
Why not? Show me what you have to offer.
Well, now you've got a treasure map. What's this? Book on drinking and alcoholism. Can only be read after achieving level 5. Think we're good with just the treasure map. I forgot to check right quick. So where might it be? Monastery, so. West of here? It's monastery in Sasso. Bridge. Monastery, Sasso. Yep. Treasures across the bridge, up on the hills, in a house. Okay. Not gonna worry about that right now. Just want to see where it's at. Not far. More than likely, it's got a trunk with a very hard lock that I can't get open anyway. Alright. Ah, Overseer's office. It's over here. That's the kind of thing I need to know.
What are you doing here? Get lost, or you'll have me possessed.
Alright, must be upstairs. There we go.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
I'm looking for some Quicksilver. Would you have any on hand?
Talk to my assistant. He deals with such trivial matters.
Fine, thank you.
Trivial. Oh, good. I get to do that one too.
It was young Zmoller. What? Zmoller's the one responsible for all the thefts and death. He tried to kill me and Leszek, and God knows who else.
Sweet Jesus. Where is he now?
Yeah, dealt with.
I killed him in self-defense.
So is that the end of it, do you think?
It looks that way. I don't know if he had any cronies, but if he did, they'll be lying low from now on.
I'm glad to hear that. After all the horrible things that have happened, we'll have to reconsecrate part of the monastery.
Yeah, okay. Is that your assistant?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Do you have any Quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
Nobody. I'm just asking.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
Ooh, okay. Dead even. Oh, that's about all my chance of success.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing! And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground. A lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy!
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean? You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
Jesus. But I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
They came for me at noon, directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night, it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
Continue to investigate. Investigation in the overseas office. Let's just take this for a second. Let it run through the checks. Speaker master. All the way back.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
And you had been stealing? I mean, before then?
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Very well. Thank you.
Oh, so now I'm in a private space. Okay. Alright then. Let me guess. Next piece is to go all the way back to Ratai. No? Oh, he's here. Well, shoot. Let's mount up and do this. All right. Where is he?
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Right.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapota.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry, I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch dive to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something. That's all.
It's rain. Alright, back across. It may be a back and forth, but at least I'm not, hunting down 10 bear butts. Let's go up behind the monastery first. Hill behind the monastery, large oak, I think he said. A small shrine under it.
I feel quite hungry.
Alright, gang, and quite simply from that point, I got way too distracted trying to find that shrine under a tree somewhere in the woods. Just there outside the monastery, behind the monastery. Couldn't find it. I'm eating up way too much time. So, we'll cut it there. Next episode, I'm going to double check the bloody quests and see if it can redirect me a bit. Plus, I got the thing while I was running around over there to go see Teresa again for another date, so maybe I'll take a little time out and run a couple side quests. We'll see you next episode. But for now, leave me your thoughts, comments, observations, suggestions down below. Hit the like, dislike, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have, YouTube has this fun new little thing that's screwing a bunch of YouTubers. Next to where the subscribe button is, there's a bell. If you're subscribed but have not clicked the bell, you do not get notified of new episodes. So, if you're subscribed and want to get notifications of new episodes, click the little bell. But, with that, remember, there's something out there important to you, something that matters. Then get up. face to face with other people. Get involved, make a difference, or stay behind your computer. But still, look for a way to make a difference, to make changes and effects that matter. But take care and stay safe. I am the Articulate Grunt. I'll have to catch you later, because for now, I'm out from here. Bye.